Hello everyone. I hope you all are good. Now, today we'll start with chapter 13, Green and Clean Earth. We have covered this chapter in the grade. So first of all, when we are talking about green and clean earth, earth in our environment, whatsoever is our surrounding, we call it our environment. In our environment, there are two types of things, living and non-living. Living things like all the plants, then we have different animals, insects, create living creatures, uh, human beings, animals, all these are kind of living things. And non-living, for example, rocks, soil, cloud, water, air. Then we have door, all the furniture, these markers, board, all these things are type of non-living things. Next is importance of trees. Now, in the living things, first one is trees. Now, what trees, they are very important to us. How are they important? There are so many things which we are getting from the trees. For example, we are getting wood, or I can say timber. So, importance of trees, we are getting timber, wood from the trees, which we use for making furniture, even doors, windows, our furniture, all these things we are making from the wood only, which we are getting from the trees. Second, we are getting, for example, there are so many herbs, so many medicines which we can get from them. Then spices also we are getting from the trees. We all are getting oxygen which we are breathing, and that also we get from the trees. Paper, rubber, there are so many things, fruits, vegetables, food, grains, all these things we are getting from the plants, from the trees. So trees, they are very important for us. But nowadays, as the population is increasing, to get the demand to if population is increasing, definitely we need some space where we'll live, right? So we are getting, human beings, they are cutting down the trees on large scale. So this cutting down of the trees, the process of cutting down of trees in large number, this is only known as deforestation. Now what is deforestation? So deforestation is, it is the process of cutting down of trees. Cutting down of trees in large number, that is known as deforestation. See, we know that trees, they are very important to us, so we should save trees. So how can we save trees? What is the method? How to save trees? A very simple thing, we should stop this. So how can we stop it? Do the opposite. First, we should not cut down the trees. Okay, so if we should not cut, what else can we do? We can go for another. There is one term that is known as afforestation. Now what is afforestation? Afforestation is the process of planting more and trees, planting more and more trees. And we should even make aware our society, even our next generation, our everyone, we should make them aware about the importance, how trees, they are important to us. If one will sorry if one will be aware that how trees are, they are important to us, then definitely we'll try to save them. So we should not cut the trees, we should plant more and more trees, take care of them. And wheresoever the things which we are getting from the plants, we should not waste those trees, those things. For example, paper, we should not waste paper. As we are getting to make paper, we are cutting down the trees, so we should try to recycle, reuse it again wheresoever we can. And after that, there are few things, we can keep some programs also. Even there is one thing that is on every year, just 1 minute everyone, every year in the month of June, that is on 5th of June, World Environment Day is celebrated. World Environment Day, it is celebrated just to make everyone aware about the importance of the trees, to encourage everyone to plant more and more trees. And in India, Van Mahotsav, it is celebrated every year in the month of July, when everyone they plant more and more trees. Even their other programs are also being kept to encourage everyone to plant more trees, to take care of them. So these are the few things which we can do. Now other things, what can we do? We should try to find out some another sources in place of the things which we are getting from the plants. Next topic is in this chapter, pollution. Now what is pollution? When we are talking about pollution, pollution is simply a term, addition of harmful substances to the environment in any way. What is that? Addition of harmful substances to the environment, that is known as pollution, which makes environment dirty, that is known as pollution. There are four types of pollution. First one is air pollution. Now what is air pollution? Air pollution is simply the addition of harmful substances to the air, that is known, which makes air dirty, that is known as air pollution. So for example, the chimneys, the smoke from the vehicles, from the factories of the, from the chimneys of the factories, and even when we burn wood or when we burn any toxic plastic things, then also the firecrackers, all these are the causes of the air pollution. So what can we do? We should not burn these things. We should not burn firecrackers. We should try to minimize the use of the vehicles. Second is water pollution. What is water pollution? That when water resources like river, lake, pond, they get dirty, that is known as water pollution. Now what are the causes? For example, the wastewater which is generated from the home, from the factories, all these being dumped into the rivers or the lakes. And even when we are dumping, we are throwing garbage, that will also cause the water pollution. So what should we do? We should not throw these things into water resources, and the wastewater which is being generated at our homes, even we should send it for cleaning. We should recycle. We should not throw the garbage into the water bodies. After this, next one, third type is known as air pollution, water pollution. Then is your soil pollution or land pollution. When we make soil or land dirty, that is known as soil pollution or the land pollution. For example, use of chemical fertilizers and even the other things which is making the soil dirty, that is known as the harmful substances. When they are added to the land, when we are throwing garbage on the land, it will also cause it soil dirty. So that is also one example of the cause of the soil or land pollution. So what should we do? Use biofertilizers, and along with it, do not throw the garbage, plant more and more trees. After this, next one is last one, is known as noise pollution. Noise pollution is when there is lot of noise which disturb our normal activities, daily activities. We call it type of noise pollution. For example, honking of the vehicles, loud noise when any construction is going on from the the factories, machines in the factories when they are working. Now what are its effects? It is not good for sick person or even the aged person. It is not good for all of them. Now biodegradable, non-biodegradable. Biodegradable substances are substances which can get rot, all the kitchen waste, which can get rot into the soil. All the kitchen waste, fruit peel, vegetable peels, all these are example of biodegradable waste. Non-biodegradable, if we'll throw them into the soil, they will remain there. They will not get rot, they will not get mixed up into the soil. For example, plastic, all the